Let's play a little game in this video game review. If you can pinpoint the time of my Godfather 1 reference in this video, I will give you a shout out as well as congratulate you for winning in my next video game review. Alright, let the contest begin and enjoy the review. The PlayStation 3. Certainly a great system, but it has a lot of shit games. A lot of shit games you can download from the PlayStation 3 store. I don't know what it is, but for some reason PlayStation 3 has decided to sell shitty Java games that you can download for free on some crappy Flash site, you know? I just don't get it. It has just, I'm paying like 10, 20, 30, $40 sometimes for video games that are pretty much video games that you can just find online for free. I don't know what I was thinking when I downloaded some of these games. Like, look at one of these games, for instance. Look at this pile of crap. It's called, where is it? Where are you? Hiding will get you nowhere. Come out. Oh, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Listen to how loud this menu music is. My God, let's compare this menu music to the menu music of another game. Let's just scroll down, let's see. Okay, you see? God damn it! And listen to this. Oh, can you hear that Japanese woman screaming? And then someone else screams Hadouken? Is there anything more annoying than a Japanese woman pretending to talk like a little girl and some douchebag screaming Hadouken in a cartoony child voice? I want to punch someone in the face. God damn, this is the most annoying title screen I have ever seen. Let's see what this game is actually about. This game is actually a Tetris clone. Yes, that's right, a Tetris clone. See, you need to get a bunch of these blocks of the same color together, which forms a big block, like you see there, you see that green block, and then you have to drop like a kind of dynamite block of the same color, kind of explosive block, but it's an explosive circle, I should say, and that circle explodes the block, and when you explode the block, you know, you get rid of some of your block levels, and in turn, your character, you know, your Street Fighter character, he does something in the animation screen. The animation screen of the Street Fighter characters, it doesn't really affect the game at all. It's pretty much a reaction to what happens in the Tetris clone. I think this game either cost me $5 or $10, and I'm looking back at it right now, and it is one of the worst mistakes of my life. I threw away money, alright? I hate throwing away money. Why would you ever throw away money on a Tetris clone when there are literally thousands of free Tetris clones all over the internet? Java, Flash, fucking, you know, whatever program, but they're all over the place and they're everywhere. There are a ton of sites for little Java time wasters like this. There's absolutely no reason to sell this. And you know the fucking god PlayStation had to actually call this a downloadable PlayStation 3 game. They gave this title of a PlayStation 3 game. Disgusting. Alright, so this is a game called Warhawk, and for some reason, this game was being sold as an amazing playing experience. You can only play this game online, okay? And it's so stiff. It's such a stiff game. And everyone and their mother gave this game an amazingly high score. IGN, GameSpot, XPlay, all those people gave this game an amazing score. I don't get it. It's mediocre to me. This is a mediocre game. I paid $40 for this, okay? $40. $40 for this. This game is the definition of meaty fucking ochre. This game adds nothing to multiplayer, player versus games, you know? Shooting games, you know, air combat, ground vehicle combat games, what have you. This game has it all, but it excels in nothing. This game is is a bull game. Not a bullshit game, don't get me wrong. This isn't a crappy, awful game. This is a mediocre game. A bull game is a term I coined. I think I invented it, I don't know. Anyway, a bull game pretty much means that when two players play a bull game, no one has the upper hand, no matter who the better player is. It's two people running at each other like bulls and just smash into each other. You don't know who's gonna win. It's impossible to know who's gonna win. The better player will still lose, you know, 45% of the time. It's very close. The gap between awful players and amazing players is very close in this game because it doesn't let you excel in anything. It's impossible to excel in anything. It's a stiff game. Let's take like Grand Theft Auto 4 for instance. That should be like the pinnacle of multiplayer games. You could use the environment. You can duck under walls. You can hide behind corners. You time your shooting just right. The aiming is perfect in this game. This game feels like a cartoony version of what a multiplayer gun war game should be. It's too stiff, you know. It's awful. The aiming is awful. You can't use the environment. I don't like this game. It's overrated. Now, this is a game called Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, and this is one beautiful game. But again, extremely overrated. As you can see, it is amazingly beautiful. It's amazingly beautiful. It's like you're actually driving a real car. I mean, look at this thing. This looks pretty much like a real car. You show this to someone, you know, in the year 2003, they would think they were seeing a car exhibition race, you know? But what's wrong with it, you ask? Well, there's one fatal flaw that ruined the entire game for me. There is absolutely no collision graphic. No matter how hard you hit something, nothing happens to your fucking car. No matter how hard you fucking swerve, the car doesn't tip over, it doesn't do 3 barrel rolls on the ground, and the driver doesn't climb out of the car, you know, with his back aflame. Nothing like that happens. Let's go like really fast and crash into a wall. You will see nothing happen to the fucking car. Absolutely nothing. Let's just find some type of wall. Okay, that's fine. Let's crash into this fence here. You see that? Do you see that? Am I the only one who sees something wrong with that? Do you see how hard I hit that fence? Is there anything wrong with my bumper? Anything? Please, maybe a headlight broke. Nothing at all. This just doesn't cut it. Again, I revert to Grand Theft Auto 4. The racing in Grand Theft Auto 4. I mean, all the fucking amazing crap that can happen to your car, you know, everything on your Grand Theft Auto vehicle can break. You can freaking fly out of the car. This game, it's like you're driving around in a metal box. You know, nothing happens to the car. This game is beautiful. It's amazingly beautiful, but that's all it has going for it. Another mediocre game that has been over fucking hyped by every reviewing place on the internet and on TV. Now, it's very important to understand not every single downloadable PlayStation 3 game is either mediocre, overhyped, or complete crap. No, this is Super Stardust HD, and this is a really good game. It's not, you know, it's never gonna win a graphical pioneering award, no, but it's very addictive, and this game takes a lot of tactics because you have 3 different weapons you can use to destroy these asteroids, and each different type of asteroid requires a different type of weapon to get the best destruction value for your buck. So this game has replayability because, you know, this is fun to do. This game is addictive, and this game takes some thinking. You need tactics to really pass it. This is what I call a really fun, cheap little bargain game. I think I paid either $10 or $19 for this. Either way, even if it's $19, this game is still worth it. Check it out in the PlayStation Store. You see, just to show you, I'm not a hot-hearted man. Not everything is dollars and cents with me. some games I love, but some games are complete crap. I swear to God, I was watching X Play, and they were showing that driving game we just saw earlier, and they actually, I think they gave it a 5 out of 5 or a 4 out of 5. It was a really good score, and they were really kissing the game's ass. And they didn't even mention that there's absolutely no collision graphics. It's like they got paid off by the game developers or something. It's ridiculous. Those fucking people need to do their homework, I guess. Well, thankfully I am here to right what other game reviewing places have wronged. Thanks for watching this video game review. Stay tuned for more video game reviews. Go to my website, rebelradioonline.net, and check out my entertainment podcast. Subscribe, and goodbye.